What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Side Schoolers live from the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. As I'm getting on a plane, and here we are. We're surrounded, ready to go. I'm getting on a plane, going 30,000 feet in the air to go up to be on the Pop Culture Crisis show here tomorrow. So I'm going to be spending about 20 minutes with you guys here from the airport as best as I possibly can. By the way, Blabs, as I'm walking by right now in Auntie Anne's.
Are you going to buy the perfume? Nice. Check if they have it.
You know, that's a good question. They do not have the perfume readily available, but I'll tell you what, the fragrances are free, and they are spectacular. But yeah, joined by, obviously, Savvy below me and Flawed over there, and looking beautiful. Man, Flawed, you've done some, an excellent job. Totally upgrading your setup over there, man. Looks great. Or not.
Nice. Yep. I don't know what you said, bro.
Craig, I will let you know. He says you did a great job with your setup. It looks great. I love the colors and the lighting.
Thank you.
You know what I like? This is two types of people right here. Somebody who has a beautiful background, and then there's me with the Where's Waldo background.
Yeah, I really want to come over there and just tidy up, Sabby. Like, with all due respect, it needs to be tidied. I
need to show you the couches. It's personality.
You know what I love most about Savvy's setup is that there's actually is natural light in the background, and when she has that window open, it's like her setup looks beautiful. But she chooses to shut it on a day-to-day basis.
She's a vampire.
Right.
The light actually does hurt. I'm genuinely sensitive. Like when I stream, it physically hurts me with the amount of light I have to use.
I feel you.
Well,
we're
glad you're with us today, Sav. All right. Well, look, we had a great show with you guys for about 20 minutes. As like I said, I'm getting on. I'm going to be going to heading up to the Northeast today to go be on the Pop Culture Crisis show. Which I encourage you guys to check out that channel. I'll be on there tomorrow, and I'll be doing Side Schoolers from their office studio. By the way, that's a Timcast show.
I was about to say, that's Tim Pool shit, right?
Yeah, that is a Tim Pool production. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with those guys over there. But we're going to get right into it today. Blabs is going to be going to be the captain of this ship until I jump off.
Now.
I'm going to jump off this boat and see if we have a life preserver for me along the way.
Hopefully it's not the sunken yacht, or else you're in trouble.
The sunken yacht? What are you talking about?
No idea.
You didn't hear about the multimillionaire whose super mega unsinkable yacht went down, and everyone thinking it was because he was murdered, because his employee was murdered the other day, and he and most of his family died inside the super yacht that sunk in Sicily?
No.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's spicy. It's like the Titanic, unsinkable, but it's sunk.
Wow.
No, I have no idea.
I'm cultured.
So, way to go, Blabs. So with that said, we are Blabs is going to be reading off any and all support you guys provide throughout the show, super chats and Rumble rants and all that fun stuff. So if you guys are so inclined,
direct donations will be read tomorrow. I don't have access.
Yeah, I'll get those up tomorrow, but we greatly appreciate that. And of course, you guys can head over to SideScholersPodcast.com and become a member over there, because we are doing exclusive things right now. We have a Blab reacting to the Predator trailer that was released, and that is pinned on the channel right now, over on the website right now. So if you guys want to go check that out, see what Blab's reaction to the Arnold movie is, that'd be great. But with that said, let's skip Today in Gaming. Or should we go to Today in Gaming History, Blabs?
I think you should. How dare you try to ruin it for me. All right, guys. August 22nd is Chrono Trigger, 29 years old, releasing back in 1995. I picked that one for Craig, and so he better not want me to skip it. Then we have Nintendogs, Chihuahua and Friends. That's also for Craig, releasing back in 2005. And then we have Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, releasing back in 2017. Ta-da!
Okay. Chrono Trigger, amazing shit. Nintendogs,
I feel the same.
Yeah.
That was when the Pet Simulators was on the way out. They actually tried to make money because of the success of Pets 5. It was their direct competition to Ubisoft at the time, and it was cute, but it wasn't no Pets 5.
Hey, what is Pets 5 really, Blab? Or Savvy? What really is?
It's a genetic experiment and a simulation into how the pea breeding worked, because you can pass on genes.
That sounds dope.
It's good science.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Blab. Appreciate that. Let us know your favorite of those three in the in the comments below or in the chat. We really
Nintendogs.
appreciate that. Nintendogs, yeah, let's go.
L.
Yeah, Nintendogs is your favorite over those other two.
I've actually never
Uncharted
played Nintendogs, just saying.
Oh,
So I'm
alright.
just hoping to do it. I always wanted to as a kid, and I just never got a chance to do it.
All right.
You're a
and
liar.
with that- all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna get right into the news today. Blabs, roll the intro, please. It's time for hard news.
Oh! You didn't tell me we were gonna do that.
Hard news.
Ta-da!
All right, way to go. Okay, so we're going right into it today. Like I said, you got me for about 20 minutes, and then Blabs is going to be on the captain of the ship. So, Blabs, why don't you take the steering wheel and guide us through our first lead story today?
All right, so our first lead is actually going to be about Black Myth Wukong, and we have to share this because this is quite the achievement. Still, right now on Steam charts, there are 2,340,2462, I think.
This is
people
right now?
playing right now. Yeah, right now, playing
Holy
an hour
shit.
ago. Look at that! Look at that number. Isn't that
Holy
insane?
Yeah, man.
So that is impressive.
Good
This
game,
game-
do well.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, it's definitely been amazing to see the response to this. And I know people like Razor was really critical of this. Oh, it's a Chinese game. You're still supporting communism, blah, blah, blah. And I get that, right? But let's not forget how this whole thing started. We talked about this on the show a couple days ago. The idea of the IGN hit piece that came down I think it was in December, where her name is Rebecca Valentine, I believe. She is an IGN reporter. She put together a hit piece talking about Game Science, which is the developer of this, talking about how racist and misogynistic this company was. And her hope, I'm guessing, from this was to do damage to this company and ultimately the release of this game. In my mind, that is strictly propaganda when it comes to this stuff. But she went out of the way, and she's been called out many, many times as this was a piece of propaganda that ultimately was debunked, as several of the things that she was referenced to were mistranslated along the way. And
So she's racist.
well, so she has actually gone in and defended her work. Now, keeping in mind, Claude, that just a couple days ago, there was a Chinese YouTuber who went in and she looked at the actual things that were translated, and she's like, yeah, the person that was actually doing the translation for Valentine was actually not a native Chinese speaker. So they got the translations wrong. So the native Chinese speaker was like, hey, this is what it actually said. And the long and short of it was, it wasn't sexist or misogynistic. It may have been rude or crude, but it wasn't sexist and misogynistic, right? And we've seen words like that thrown out a million times over the last, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, to the point where they don't even have any meaning at this point. But she, shortly after the game was released and after it saw literally record-breaking results with over 2 million players, even today, like Vlad pointed out, broke the record for single player gameplay of 2.3 million people playing it at a single time. Savvy, have you had a chance to play it?
Not yet, but I really want to, especially after I saw those ladies. They were very fine. But no, I think there's a really important note here that a lot of people miss, and this is such a great talking point that I feel really just needs to be thrown back at everyone's face more. If IGN believed her reporting, if it was so important, why are they promoting the game right now? Why are there other staff playing the game? Why are they talking about the mythology that it comes from? Why are they continuing to talk about it in any form of a positive light whatsoever?
Grifting.
Right. Well, I think there's a multiple layers to that. But I agree with that. Now they've gone back and forth with whether the game was going to be good or not. Ultimately, the review was pretty positive when it came to the game itself. But after the game came out, the reporter who put that piece of propaganda out she left Twitter. She moved on, and she saw what many people call people were disagreeing, or they were going in and providing feedback that she was wrong in her reporting, and she obviously saw that as harassment.
Attacking.
Right.
Yep.
So she became the victim very, very quick. So she left Twitter, but she didn't leave the internet because she has gone on to Reset Era, which has become like a hive mind for the super woke as well. And she has made a couple posts over there. Blas, why don't you pull these up?
Yep. So this is from Yellow Flash, who actually got the screenshot of this. And this is from Duck Valentine. That is what she goes by, this Rebecca Valentine chick. And she says, thank you so much.
Sorry.
Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Okay. Keen Rune and I are extremely confident in our work. We checked and verified everything very, very diligently. I go so far as to say this is my proudest work as a journalist so far, even if I wish it wasn't necessary. But I won't pretend that getting dozens of emails and tags on social daily accusing me of mistranslating or whatever doesn't occasionally worm its way into my brain. I feel like I'm being gaslit every time I log on, even though that's what she genuinely, this is the worst I've ever been harassed. The last few days have been a nightmare. It's so depressing how people manage to invent a bunch of false claims about our work and then manage to dominate their narrative and about them so completely that now so many believe it's our well-sourced and easily verifiable article that's false and not the absolute batshit claims of extortion and mistranslation. So thank you, seriously, for supporting journalism. It means a lot. I just want to point out that she says the word batshit about the Chinese YouTuber. Interesting.
Well, right. And I think that's the one thing to really point. By the way, sorry, this guy walked up. He wanted to know where the exit was. And I was like, but it was like behind the security, dude. Anyways, yeah.
Worker Craig.
Right. I'm like, oh,
TSA, Craig.
Like giving him a big smile and a thumbs up. Anyways, yeah, you're right though, Blad. So like, you have somebody who doesn't speak the native language, right? Who by all accounts was Korean translating Chinese, right? And but then you have somebody who is Chinese saying, no, that's not accurate. She has not said anything about that report at all. How are you? By the way, she's from Kansas City, this reporter, right? I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't think she has her finger on Chinese culture very well. Just gonna throw it out there, right? And that may be just a broad assumption for me. Now, she does live in San Francisco now, and there is a large Chinese culture there. With that said, I will take the lady who lives in China talking about the Chinese over the girl and her Korean reporter any day. Maybe that's just me. She has not responded to that.
Doesn't believe their own bullshit. Her own company doesn't stand by her report. Otherwise, they wouldn't be playing the fucking game.
Well,
yeah, you're right. But I just really like the word that she used, batshit, when, you know, what happened in China like 4 years ago. I just thought that was a bit ironic.
The projection and the racism. It always comes out with them.
It's like, well, aren't you a little racist?
But she's not wrong.
It is interesting to kind of see this because I saw, and I didn't save it, but there was a screenshot, and I can't verify it or not. I can't verify, but it was from the same platform where she was saying that she was working hard. She worked hard to discredit the game and the developers, and she was upset that her hard work went to waste because the game was such a success. Now,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, I can't verify it, but does that strike you as something that you're like, I couldn't see that happening? I could. Absolutely could.
Yeah.
Sav, you're obviously, passionate about this stuff. I don't know. Would love to hear your thoughts on this whole story of her like doubling down more or less on like, no, everything was accurate.
They're stupid. If you have Chinese people telling you that the translation was wrong, and then you say, oh my God, I'm being attacked and gaslit, you are a dumb motherfucker and you need to shut the fuck up. Whatever happened to giving minorities in America a voice? Why are you trying to silence the Chinese minority in America while they're correcting you on your goddamn cultural appropriation? You clearly don't give a fuck about the game. You've never played the video game. And if this is your proudest fucking work, then you are a miserable failure in life, and your whole fucking existence amounts to nothing but grifting, bullshit, lies, and being a fucking racist. You're so racist, in fact, that you refuse to acknowledge it. And when people point out that you are being racist, you have to fucking gaslight yourself and make yourself feel better. No normal human being says these things about being corrected. I personally love being wrong because it's an opportunity to fucking learn. But no, these people are always fucking right despite not having a PhD in anything of fucking value. So unless you have a linguistics fucking degree, shut the fuck up, go sit down and play your farming sims, and let the rest of the internet be in peace, you waste of space.
Bars. Bars.
There's some more to this too, and it's a bunch of people coming to Rebecca's defense that I kind of want to share this. Let me zoom in for you guys.
Right.
Hate
This is what I
when
wanted to get to.
assholes are rewarded.
Right.
I hate when people use fucking weeb profiles with your little fucking identifying flag backgrounds, and then you come in here defending racists.
Depressing that a game made by such a horrible devs get rewarded. Genuinely sad.
It's genuinely sad when we can't appreciate the artwork that other people put out and enjoy the mythology of other fucking cultures.
I really like this one though. Blatant misogyny being rewarded on the biggest scale. Huh. Okay, all right.
In the game, they're saying the game.
No,
is
they're talking about the
misogynistic?
developers, how they're misogynistic and sexist.
I think
What are
everything he said was based, and I'm
Yeah,
a
I was
woman,
saying
so I trump that individual.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a W.
And then a little bit extra. Let me zoom in because Craig won't be able to see this. But we asked Black Myth, Wukong's developer, about the controversy over its founders' past sexist remarks. But Game Science only reply was no comment.
Good
W.
for them. I love that. That's like them just being like, hey, go fuck yourself. How about you just go fuck yourself? And you know what? That's the way they should respond to it.
Yeah,
I love
everyone
that.
should respond to them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
get the fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. And
I own your country. We're China. Shut up.
Juan, you're looking at this from afar. What's your thoughts on all this when it comes to IGN?
I played the game. I liked it. I don't really
yeah,
know
you
much. Yeah, I don't know much about none of that, and I don't even care. Like, the more misogynistic, the better for me. Anything that isn't like bowing down, I'm there for. They could say anything. I don't care. They
Love
could
it. But
be
you-
entertaining and make it. I'd be cool. I'd be there for it.
So what are your thoughts on the game? Do you like it?
I like
so
it.
far?
I like it. They're racist. They hate monkeys. It's a cool, fun game. You know, like more. It's like Elden Ring, which I've been playing recently. It's like Elden Ring with more, like Elden Ring mixed with Ghost of Tsushima, and I like both of those games. So it's fun.
Sounds pretty fun. All right, I got to make my way to my gate. I'm getting ready to go. So, guys, I will be on the Pop Culture Crisis show tomorrow. If you guys want to, it's a Timcast production. So if you guys want to go over there and find that channel, I'm looking forward to hanging out with those guys tomorrow. I will be doing the show from their studio. But with that said, I want you guys to have a great rest of your show. Make sure you guys support Blabs and the rest of our friends here as we go along. Blabs, good luck. You're the captain now. Have a good day, guys.
Peace.
Yay, good luck, everybody.
See you, Flawed. See you, South. Have a good day.
Peace.
Don't die.
Find
Don't
the
die,
top
it's
10.
crazy.
Don't die. Don't blow up.
Don't die.
Stop,
It's
stop.
crazy. He
Don't
wasn't
stop.
going to
Don't-
until you
no,
said that.
stop.
Now he's
Live long and
fucking dead.
prosper. Okay. Okay, well, let me just grab some super chats. I gotta do all the timestamp and everything. Okay, so Norm says, hot take, snakes are worse than spiders. Well, we'll see about that because I
Yeah.
actually have a snake article for you guys, and it's impressive. I'm just
Snakes are
saying.
not
They're
worse than
amazing.
spiders. Yeah, snakes are not worse
I
than
prefer
spiders.
snakes over spiders.
Absolutely.
But you're gonna be very interested in this story that I have coming up. So stay
I know
tuned.
the story. I saw it on Twitter.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Fun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. Demi says, not sure if it's scheduled today, but Tate was arrested again for once again on camera admitting to diddling kids again. Why isn't he in the wood chipper yet? So actually, we have it in the document yesterday and today. We just never got a chance to do it, like talking about it. So we may get to it today, if not possibly tomorrow. But it's on the documents. Demi says, Yellow Flash 2. Speaking of latex, the fur affinity hack led me to find
Furor is crazy.
What is that? What is that?
Fur affinity is not Furor.
Fur
Yeah.
affinity.
You don't know
Okay.
what fur affinity is?
No, is that like some type of furry
So-
convention?
It's deviant art for the furries, except worse.
Moving on. Anyway, hack lets me to find out the identity of the furry who hacked Disney. The stories of the man that I know will provide days of entertainment. Damn. Ew. I don't know. In the name of Club Penguin. Sir Paladin says, if their article on Wukong is credible, why lock down the Twitter comments? Excellent question. Very excellent indeed. All right, let me go and move on to this because or else I'll never catch anything up. Okay. So first of all, did you guys hear about McDonald's yesterday? Did you guys see how
Are they
insane that
finally
was?
shutting down?
No. McDonald's was hacked yesterday. The
they getting
Instagram
hacked?
account was hacked to post a crypto scam, allegedly getting away with $700,000. Now, Flawed, can you use the pass and say that?
Nigga?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, sorry, my nigga. You have just been rug pulled. That's crazy.
I love crypto scammers, man. They're so crazy.
So like I don't know. I guess McDonald's password was like 1, 2, 3, flip the burger or something like that. But whatever the case was, they were hacked. I think they were they
So, I'll tell you how it
investigated.
most likely happened. Their social media manager probably was talking to somebody,
Yep,
and then they gave them a
email.
link, and then they just used a
Yep.
keylogger and reverse engineered it. I
Happens to
guarantee
YouTube
it was
channels all the
not.
time.
Yeah, it was not a hack. It's
Yeah.
just social engineering
Well,
because
that's
that's what
boring.
crypto scammers do.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually kind of boring. I was expecting some like massive hacking going on. Like, oh, I'm so smart.
Yeah.
90%
And they're probably
hack-
Indian. They're not even black. Talking about sorry, my nigga.
Well,
It's probably not even black, dude.
That looks. Where's Solana? Solana?
Solana?
No, that's the name of the coin.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There was a flag right next to it, but I thought that was the Indian flag. So what do I know? But just showing my
I don't know.
stupidity here.
I don't.
Well,
It probably is
there's
Indian, though.
there's more McDonald's news though, guys. So last week or the week before, we were talking about how McDonald's is bringing like the collector's cups back, and there was a whole bunch of ones like Coca-Cola, all the little icons that they've had over the years. Well, they seem to be price gouging them on eBay. So
Of course.
here are the cups, right? Like there's tons of them. I think there's like
I remember
8.
these.
Yeah, there's like 8 of them. They're coming back. You got Shrek, like I said, all these different icons.
Any Pokemon?
I don't know about Pokemon, maybe. But
I think
look at the
Pokemon's
price
like Burger
gouging.
King. Maybe they have Pokemon at McDonald's.
Look at that, hundreds of dollars already. So if you guys want to get a collector's cup and then flip it on eBay,
So wait, are
suggest
they
you do it
out yet?
now. Yeah, they're already out. The 2024 collector's editions.
Can I get some that aren't $200?
Yeah, they're apparently $11 according to Dexerto. Each meal's roughly $11, making a full set of the popular collector's cup worth around $66 each. However, people are reselling them if you don't have McDonald's and making like $200 off of it. So
That's
Flawed's
crazy.
gonna make an eBay account
That's a
real
hustle.
soon.
Yeah, it is.
I'm down.
Yeah,
So shit that's
I
already available
suggest.
for cheaper.
I suggest you go and make your McDonald's stuff now because why not? But listen, let's just talk about the snake story because Savvy doesn't know about this one. Let's just. A 12-foot python bites man in testicles as he sat on toilet. Then he beat it to death with a brush. Savvy, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I saw this in an anime once. Very cultured. 10 out of 10. Life imitates art.
My best line though from the article, since there's so many ads, I put it in here. My testicles aren't safe now. I'm lucky it wasn't a venomous snake. A crowbar would have killed me, he said. But I haven't used that toilet again since. But like, the dude bit his testicles, guys. And then he
They're
couldn't
safe
get
now,
rid of
though.
it. So he had like beat it up and like until the fangs would like release his balls and then he clobbered it to death.
I mean, look, the snake has enough power so that way it's like standing straight up trying to come out of that toilet. It's like the piranha plant coming out of the plumber, the green thing, the pipe.
Yeah, Mario.
Right? Like literally, this dude was hard moding Mario in real life. All right.
Can you imagine though, just finding a snake in a toilet? Be like, oh, it's the president. It
How
bites
big
you.
was the snake?
12-foot python.
Oh hell no. That's crazy.
That's scary. That is scary. I love
Like,
snakes.
think of the plumbing issue though. How did that guy get in
Yeah,
there?
how did they function? And how did the snake survive?
How did it?
I mean, it was in the water. He survives water, these snakes.
If I
right?
take too
They're
big of a shit, it
really-
clogs my toilet. A 12-foot snake is crazy.
Yeah. So this was in Thailand. of all
Oh,
places.
Thailand.
that's all you had to say.
Is that normal over there?
It's just like yeah, it just makes sense, you know?
It's like Australia having those big spiders. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
country
That's
origin.
crazy. But in the
Mhm,
toilet's
yeah.
wild. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's why my poll today on the YouTube side was like, frogs or snakes? So, smash the like button, by
You
the way,
mean
guys.
frogs or snakes? Why frogs?
Yeah, which ones do you like best?
But why
Smash the
frogs?
like
Why
button.
you pick frogs of everything?
Amphibian versus reptile.
Snakes.
There's no real meaning to it. I was literally just like, how about frogs?
I feel like you chose it on purpose.
Am I making fun of the French Canadians? Like,
Nah, people have been calling me frog for like the past like 6 months in my comments, and I feel like you were just trying
why?
to be because of some shit. It's a long
You
story,
don't
but it's
look
not
like
a
a
good
frog.
thing. It's not a good thing. I've been cyberbullied for like 6 months.
Oh wow. Yes, no, that was not directed towards you. I literally
I feel like it was.
I don't know
I
your
feel like
bro.
it was.
Microaggressions.
Yeah, I feel like it was. I didn't
Yeah,
even
I'm
know
just
that
gonna
poll was
start
there.
wearing like t-shirts that have frogs and stuff on it now, just because I know frogs gonna show up.
Conspiracy theory.
Some shit.
Seriously, man.
There's some shit today.
Mo says typical blep. So as soon as Craig leaves, it's N-word time. Listen, Flawed gave me the N-word pass like about a
You've
year and a
been
half
had it.
ago.
You've been had it.
Yeah,
You fuck
I've
with me,
had
you
it
got
for a very long time. The N-word pass. I just choose not to use it because Flawed can
You're
do
gonna
it
wait.
for me.
You're gonna wait till it's like really a special moment.
Yeah, like a cod labby. Yeah. something like that.
Nice. Nice.
Javi says, "Don't ever let your snake touch the toilet water." That's
Can't help it.
disgusting. Ew. 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 Listen. I had a revelation a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm
that, like-
excited.
That like dudes when they go poop, it like their dick
Yep.
just kind of hangs there.
It
Just
does. Unfortunately, it does. Nothing you can do about it.
Like apparently some guys hold it, some guys just let it hang, and I'm like,
It's weird to put it on your legs, on your thighs. It's a weird feeling.
listen.
I love this. Everybody talks
Congratulations.
about how hard women have it. In truth, men have it the absolute worst. Yes, we have a terrible time once a month, but like dudes will just sit down and then they'll crush their
Sit on
nuts.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
And like
sucks.
that's so sad. And then the other cruelest twist of fate is the bean situation. Men unfortunately have to perform questionable acts to get maximum pleasure, and then if they do it, they're called gay. That's sad. For women, it's just there.
Wow, I'm learning so much today from Savvy. All right.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
I feel
Yeah,
so
so
bad
yeah,
for
I
men.
had like a whole like absolute meltdown realizing that like guys just have like their dicks just chilling. Just
Always.
flop, flop.
Guys got it so rough.
So like,
Always, man.
do you guys ever experience like backsplash and all that?
Like on the butt.
When you're pooping. If it's just down there above the water, man.
I feel like I have, but I'm like used to it, so I don't know. It's I feel like I may have. I'll let you know next time.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
hit me
keep
up. Be
track of
like,
it.
I experienced it.
I'll push it out really hard, see what happens. If it hits back up on it.
Sorry for this, but I can't share it. And all I'm thinking about is just one of the things my husband told me.
Oh my.
I want to
Can't
know.
share.
Yeah, no,
I know.
I'm intrigued.
It has to do
Craig's
with
gonna watch the
backsplash,
replay.
but yeah, it's just
Craig's gonna watch the replay and he's like, I left, and this is what
Immediately when he
happened.
left. Immediately after he left. It went left.
everything's just woo.
It just went downhill, man. That's it. That's all it is. Kyle says a POC and 2 women. This is now woke scrollers. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
Look at Flo. Flo's actually crying.
It's ridiculous.
All right.
It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna try to get us back on track. But before I do, let me just respond to some that actually, are relative to the story. Matthew says, "Yeah, that's so true. Mine dips in the toilet, but not trying to brag."
It's a plight more than anything.
Congrats to you. He's needs 2 hands.
Congrats. Struggle. It's a struggle.
Well, I mean, he has a big dick, so like,
yeah,
congrats.
but it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
It's a
for
struggle
us.
with having a big dick. Anyway,
Yeah.
Flawed is now the DEI Craig. Absolutely.
I'll take
let's
it. He's
see.
way taller than me, though. Wow, these landscapers are out here wilding right now.
Let's see. I feel like I got this one, but StreamYards is messing with me. Don't ever let your snake touch the toilet water. Yeah. Normally us
Definitely read
normal
that.
men leave it outside when we do some business, get some air outside in the garden, some flowers. Yeah, you just pop it off.
He's
Go
right.
to the bathroom, put
Yeah.
it back.
But over there.
Silence Unit says also in McDonald's news, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hello Kitty collab going on, and Red Eye's Black Dragon was banned here in the US. LOL. Oh, interesting. Thank you for
Hello
that.
Kitty.
Because he's black? Is that racism?
Flood's like,
What is that about? Only the blue eyes white dragon sounds kind of Hitlerish.
1940s,
What's that about?
1930s,
Yeah, what's that about, bro?
Backsplash on the balls is off. Where'd all the white cisgendered heterosexual men go? Listen, cisgender is a slur here, but he went
Wait,
on
who's
to
the
a plane.
heterosexual?
I was gonna say there was never any. What are we talking about?
Listen, Craig is gay.
Well, look, you know what? Last night definitely confirmed that because of his fascination with Jake Gyllenhaal's body, not his torso, his
What
body.
happened with that?
Yeah,
So
what,
he
did it have
was-
something?
Well,
Well, I mean, I already
apparently-
know he's obsessed with Jake, but is there more lore now?
Well, I guess apparently he was raving on about his abs and his body, and he kept saying it so many times. This is his
Fucking
words
Craig.
as a retelling of the story, his admission of it. Craig was obsessed with Gyllenhaal's body in the newest movie, and so I went and took a look, and I'm like, oh, it's so synthetic though, because you know he's on steroids and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
It's too much. There is a thing. It's too much. But
me go look it up.
Craig is a Bara buddy. I didn't know that. So good for him.
Anyway, all right, let's
Do
just.
you know what Bara is, Blabs?
No, I'm afraid to find out.
It's not that bad. It's basically the anime terminology for big, burly, hairy men with excessive amounts of muscle.
Okay.
Yeah, tell Craig calm it down. Keep that inside his fucking head from now on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to simmer on
Fuck
down.
with
But
him,
you
man.
know what? Let's try to get back on track here after testicles in water and backsplashing.
You
and all
shouldn't have
that.
started with that story. You
Yeah,
went,
you kinda
you
started.
went.
Listen,
You brought it.
I
there.
went off into the deep end. Okay, anyway, we're back now. We're back. We're fine.
Bars?
Okay, Chick-fil-A is launching its streaming platform. The plan is to launch a state of TV shows. They're also talking of doing animated projects. Now, I'm just really curious. How the
Chick-fil-A
hell
has a
do you do a
K?
Chick-fil-A show? Is it just about chickens?
It's a whole streaming platform, so it's just gonna be Chick-fil-A product placement the entire time, basically.
Yeah, what is the anime gonna be about? Like, oh, I went to Chick-fil-A today. And my mom bought me a chicken sandwich.
Anime
Yippee! Like,
pull it
I
off.
don't-
Like, if anything, anime can pull it off, but I don't know about the other stuff.
yeah.
Who
Any thoughts on
who do
that?
you hire for that? How do you apply for that job? I'm gonna send in
That
my
is like,
resume.
They're
Go.
fucking everything.
Oh, hang on. There's a deadline article. Oh my god, why is it redirecting me? I want to skip this ad. Damn it, deadline. Okay, there we go. All right, we're fine now. Chick-fil-A hatches plans for streaming services. Blah blah blah. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Deadline
Okay,
understands that the
plan.
fast food firm has been working with a number of major production companies, including some of the studios, to create family-friendly shows. Look at that. So, you gonna apply, Savvy?
I honestly might. I actually know somebody who works somewhere over there.
Hey, budgets on the unscripted side are believed to be in the range of 400,000 per half hour.
What do you
Good
mean
budget.
unscripted side?
Maybe they're like improv Chick-fil-A shows.
I'm there.
Improv anime?
I'm there. Yes, and
Rod's an improv
I like chicken.
genius.
Yeah.
I'm there.
There you go. I really don't understand.
So we're gonna get
reality TV industry.
No.
Oh, that's the
No.
unscripted side.
Oh.
Moment.
Is it like is it like
wow.
a Chick-fil-A store? Like the relationships and stuff that happen in there, like the drama of working at Chick-fil-A? That might hit. If the
That
bear
would
can
be
hit,
so good.
Chick-fil-A can hit. I'm kind of there for it. Just go to like the worst city though. Like it can't be in a good place. It has to be in the worst, somewhere black and dramatic.
Like Chicago.
Yeah, like one white person that works there that like runs everything.
And they're
That would
super
be
black in the inside.
Nah, they should be racist. They should be racist and work at a hood Chick-fil-A. That would be fire. I'm there for it, bro.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
there for it.
Okay. So, Flawed and Savvy gonna team up and they're gonna join Chick-fil-A together.
Bro, I'm down. I got ideas. I'll be the idea
Um,
man, bro.
I'm really proud of you. All right. So, Ian, so forth. I put down this book about Plato mid-chapter to catch up on a badger in the toilet chat. Listen,
Badger?
it wasn't a badger. What do you mean badger? Do you mean like giant poops? Is that what a badger is? But look, $50 for you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Titties.
Big titties.
Titties.
Why is she convulsing though?
She's
shake the titties.
shaking. Yeah. She's literally shaking to
Purposely just to shake
prove
the titties.
that
Yeah.
they move.
Yeah.
Because her
Every
whole point was
video.
like, everything always moves no matter what I'm doing. And she's literally just like moving her finger.
I
Yeah.
I
so
didn't
they
know
were
what the original
bouncing.
video was.
Yeah,
She
that's
has
the
like
original
10
video.
videos where she always does that. Just
Mm-hmm.
Why
while
doesn't
she's
she
talking
just
about
do
anything.
a nice jump, like one of those anime jumps?
Or just like
It
jump rope.
works. As long as the titties are moving, people don't even care what else she's doing.
Okay,
What if
I
she
just
just
didn't know
does
the
jump
concept.
rope? That'd be fine.
That's too
Yeah,
much.
that'd be good. I like
That's
that
too
one.
much movement.
All right, so this is actually for Savvy. Savvy, have you heard the latest Pokemon news?
Hold on 1 second.
Depends on what.
All right, well, here's this for you. Let me get a little zoom in a little bit.
Crotch. Great.
Yeah, Pokemon Crotch coming soon to mobile. Anyway, that's not it. It's get ready to immerse yourself in Pokemon TCG Pocket. An all-new way to TCG drops October 30th, 2024. So we're gonna watch this, and I want to know your thoughts on this, okay?
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts actually. So I have many a thought. First off, I really hate this music style that they're
The music
going
was
with
terrible.
since Gen
Yeah.
8. Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
it. But no, so this is actually their response to Magic the Gathering. They actually released an app some time ago for their digital version of the card game, and then it also did come to mobile, I believe. But they saw that and said, "Oh, we should do that because we have a card game." And so on the surface, I think it's actually really cute. I think that the artwork and the animation behind it is a big, beautiful, wonderful thing when you're bridging collectibles into the digital world. But this is just also lazy. Obviously, you're not going to be doing this stuff for free. You buy additional packs with money, so it's just microtransaction hell until they decide to cancel the service. But because it's Pokemon, it'll do well. I think that they're kind of teasing how that goes. For those who don't know, they actually invested and did research into NFTs as well. And so like it's kind of like just the natural progression of things. Because obviously if you do these kinds of live service things where people spend money, they want to be able to continue to have that collectible even past the live service expiration date. But this is something too that they could just keep doing forever. But I don't know. I think it was inevitable. I like the art and the animations, but it's going to be really easy for addicts. Not that really, it's predatory.
Yep. Why can't you just buy the cards and like scan them on your phone?
That would, I think, because you'd get the same effect in the end.
Well, you'd have something physical, like tangible. I think digital cards is like fucking ridiculous. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. It's I think too with the issues of what happened with the factory where people got caught, like there was a big expose of factory workers for the Pokemon cards getting caught pulling all the rare ones.
Yep. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, so in a sense too, it kind of makes it more fair when it's not, because then the algorithm can still screw people over. So. Yeah.
Damn. That's unfortunate. We're in the future, bro. We're in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Am I muted? I was muted. Derp. Okay, Demi says, since the topic is Pokemon, there's an indie game now which is Pokemon meets Mega Man Battle Network meets volleyball. Interesting. Does that sound like something Sabby would play?
There's an indie game that crosses Pokemon, Mega Man Battle Network, and volleyball? I can't even picture that. What are you doing? Capturing volleyballs?
And then,
Maybe your Pokemon play volleyball for you.
Hey, Power World.
Yeah.
Is there jiggle physics? And are the
If there
professors
is,
nasty?
So he's down for it. 100%. Any last words on the Pokemon, guys?
Yay!
All right, you heard it here first, guys. Exclusives. Pokemon gay. All right, you know what also is gay? This. X and Twitter may soon allow users to choose how their timeline looks with the ability to hide counts for likes and retweets. I think that's incredibly stupid. Like, we already have that option in Instagram where you can hide the likes. I think that's dumb. That's
Does
just
anybody use it?
tons of people use the hide the likes button on Instagram. Like, tons of people, like people like in the sphere and all that use that. I'm like, guys,
Why?
the numbers.
Yeah, why?
To show the numbers. Oh, because I don't know. I think they don't want people knowing how many likes they get
Low
or
or
they're
high?
really onto that. Yeah. I personally think this is really dumb, and I think the whole hiding the likes was a really stupid idea on YouTube, Twitter.
I agree.
I think this is all very, very
I
stupid.
just don't understand the purpose of it, because even if I look at it from an advertiser's standpoint, it doesn't really mean anything, because so when I used to work in like the marketing and advertisement, you actually relied on it wasn't just about the views of something, it was also the type of engagement, because like if you're trying to set up a sponsorship for someone, you don't want angry views on somebody's content. You want people who are genuinely engaging in something and actually like something. So I don't understand the business benefit to it.
No.
It
I
also
think it's to
removes.
abuse algorithm. Like,
But even then, like that, I
you
still
can
don't
hide that
see
they're
that.
bots. You can hide the
They're-
bots from the numbers, but you can still get it in people's
Yeah,
timeline because of more engagement from the bots.
yeah.
No, the reasoning they hid the likes on Twitter was because that people were getting
Yeah,
canceled and fired.
that's different.
That's different though.
That's different, but at the same time, it's like we shouldn't be at that point. Like, we have to do that. That's just the dumbest shit ever to
True.
protect people. That's where we are. I think this whole hiding things is just some type of
Hiding numbers is weird.
bullying. It's like, who cares if you got 1,000 likes on your Instagram post? Nobody cares. Just post it anyway. And it's the same thing with Twitter, in my opinion, at least. Let me know what you think, chat. Rinsel. So this is the same with YouTube hiding dislikes. Yeah.
Bring
Mhm.
back the dislike button.
Mhm. I would, you would get dislike bombed, but yeah, still.
Yeah, I think it's pretty stupid. But that's just a little
I like
quick hit for you
dislikes.
guys. You like dislike buttons?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there should be like a indifferent button. Like, nah, this sucks. Let me just
the
let you know
meh
this sucks.
button.
Yeah, this is like,
I like the meh button. All right, let's move on to another topic. We're going back to Netflix, guys. Have you guys
Nice.
seen the trailer for Lara Croft? By the way, no butt. Have you seen this?
wow.
I got
flatty.
more ass than that,
You
and I
flatty,
sit
huh?
for 18 hours.
Yeah.
No
So,
pancake booty.
do you like that?
Never
like
hurt
that
nobody.
Yeah. So, supposedly we talked about this yesterday, but supposedly she might be a lesbian.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
So
Well,
that's
yeah,
where
we
I'm
have
at.
the stereotypical shaved side lesbian character, so
Well,
of
which
course
is
she's
she?
gonna be a lesbian.
And, like, she doesn't have her guns on her like ever.
Why? Wait, what? She
Oh, here
doesn't?
it is. This is apparently like a lesbian.
Yeah, you can tell because it's cosplaying Fred from fucking Scooby Doo.
So I just want to point this out. Like,
Wait
I
a
know we
second. No, that's not a fucking. I bet you that's a fucking trans individual
say, look
because they got the
to me.
choker to hide the Adam's apple.
Yeah, he has a man body
Calling it
too.
right now. That was a dude.
Yeah, it's a man
Oh.
body.
You think so?
Yeah, look at
let's,
the fucking body.
let's just play
That's a
10
man
seconds
body.
of it and hear it out.
How much longer
He's doing the narration.
can you persevere?
If this is the life you've chosen, don't make the same mistakes
Animation
he
looks
did.
cool. The animation
That's
looks
a
cool.
woman. Yeah, it's alright, but it doesn't look like her, and I think that's what people are really pissed off about.
It did sound like a
She
woman
looks
on
like a
HRT.
That's a dude. That's a very masculine dude.
They're
Oh.
both trans.
They're all trans together. All of them. Yes. But I just want to point this out. So I don't have that little button that shows a dislike. I actually dislike the hee haha. But all the comments are all negative, and that's what I wanted to show off. So it's like nobody wants this stuff. I like how somebody just made a thing of Rachel's this turd. That's funny. But yeah, nobody wants this. And it doesn't look good.
It's
And
unfortunate. What happened to Angelina Jolie's Lara Croft?
Yeah, I watched the first one the other day.
Oh my God, baby's first hug drawing. I remember when I couldn't draw shoulders and arms.
Yeah, look at that. What is that? Is she popping out? She lose like her shoulder?
Bro, come on, man. I'm shit tier it when it comes to animation, but come on. Did nobody do anatomy checks? Has no one in that studio been hugged before?
It's a high ass shoulder.
Like,
What
yeah.
studio did they get to animate this? Is this American or did they actually outsource it?
I don't know.
Because I know when American companies outsource the animation, they pay them the bare freaking minimum. There was another, I think it's either whoever did the stupid Suicide Squad anime thing, that got outsourced to actually a decent studio, but they paid them the bare minimum, so they had to cut a bunch of corners.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It says
Doesn't really-
Powerhouse Animation Studios.
Studio
are
Gably.
Austin, Texas, and Hollywood, California.
Okay, so it's an American studio. There's
Yeah.
your answer. Thanks, Vlad.
Gotcha.
Doing real journalism for us.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it didn't look like it came from overseas, but like,
Yeah.
look, Americans are stupid. All right,
Trash.
They're gonna tell the Japanese animators or Korean or Chinese or whoever they work with, oh, you gotta make it look American, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
All right, so before I move on to one of our leads, because I found this absolutely hilarious when I discovered this yesterday, let me get to some super chats because I've kind of been ignoring Rumble and I'm very sorry about it. Rumble, I love you.
Rumble.
Yeah, all right, so we're okay. We're good. Never mind, I didn't ignore you guys. Okay, let me go get super chats on YouTube. Have you guys heard that New York Times have stated that wokeness is now officially dead? I think it remains to be seen.
Several left-leaning outlets actually declared that wokeness is dead, which nobody actually gave an actual definition of what woke is.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But it's I think that is actually an interesting cultural shift. And why now? Why are they saying that now? That's what I want to know. Because right now the DNC is going on. Why are they saying that?
Votes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but look, guys, we realized our mistakes. Vote for us again.
And then we'll go and implement it even more. Scooby says, he gonna blow up now? What have you done? Who's gonna blow up?
Who?
I don't know. Stay-at-home Hippo says, bet you not a single person protecting Rebecca didn't buy Dustborn or even knows the situation of Wukong. They just blindly follow the right side. Oh yeah, most of these people don't bother researching. The Polydance says, snakes are not worse than spiders. Long boys don't leave webs everywhere.
Sure don't.
Miner says, Craig, I'm Mexican. Just saw a picture of you holding up your chancla flip-flop. It triggered me. I almost ran out of habits. Max says, time for Harry Potter show. Don't tell Craig. No, I'm behaving myself. Chris B says, the rabbit hole of depravity with Re-Era, a forum full of groomers, goes deep. And I guarantee they're on the radar of watch groups and law enforcement. How many times do you have like people who get arrested and they're like, oh yeah, this person was known to like the police? It's like,
yeah, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Benjamin says, gosh, did the furries also hack Mickey D's? Yeah, they got these nuts from Disney. Demi says, one thing I want to know your thoughts. Why do woke women look like Gretchen der Judenfreier and Newsy Games look like Jenny from the block?
What?
I'm assuming they mean like
Yeah. They're
games
calling
are
them
like
that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know because we can't have nice things in America. That's why. Benjamin says, side scrollers with the guest barely disguised fetish. Yeah, Savvy has weird fetishes. We know that.
No, I don't.
You like to show your feet.
No, I don't.
You have a showing feet fetish?
No, and that's not a fetish. I got bullied into selling pictures of my feet by my husband because he saw how much women could make off of it.
Both of you have done that now. That's crazy.
What?
Let's move on.
Vlad stole some feet.
All right, so
the
whole Chick-Fil-A streaming venture reminds me of KFC's attempt to enter the console market with the KFC personal computer, the KFPC. Wait, that was a thing? The Kentucky Fried personal computer? No
I'm
way.
buying it. I'm gonna get it off eBay.
Hold up, you sold your feet?
She did.
This is like from a whole year ago, Sav. Keep up.
Hey,
all right,
in front of me actually.
But it happened though.
No, definitely not. Javi says, this Pokemon game better be an FNT game. That is fun. FNT. I read that as FNT. I was like, wait, what? NFT. I was like, wait, what?
It's a KFC console.
Are you gonna buy it? Look at him, like he's like a dog with his ears perked up. He's like,
Is VR ready, ray tracing,
how much is it?
VR? I don't know.
240 frames per second, 240 hertz output, 4K. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a thing
Yeah,
though.
console.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
let
this
me-
is the thing you could fry your chicken in.
Yeah, and you can put chicken in it too. Yeah. This is
I
crazy.
remember when this went viral.
This is a real thing.
Pull it up. Let me see.
There's no price for it though.
Yeah,
But I'll
I'm
send you the
assuming
link.
Yeah, share with the class for.
Here's
What do
the
you got
link.
there?
the Cool
there you
Master
go.
link.
Oh, I have to do it. All right, fine.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
right.
I'm not pulling. I will never share my screen.
Me either.
I
Who
know
knows?
everybody
I don't know
does-
what will pop up.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know most you professional streamers have a 2 PC setup. No, this monitor over here is depraved.
No, I just log out of all personal things and never pretend to be myself ever again. Damn, bro, look at this.
Look at it, bro.
I want chicken now. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's so
I want
cool.
one.
Though.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
find out how much they are.
Look at that. We've discovered chicken. Okay, let's get to like our main story over here today. Did you guys know that there was an Amazon Prime show, and after one season, it's already been canceled? And now I'm not talking about Rings of Power. It's called My Lady Jane. And here's the funny thing about this: the King of England in the 16th century is a black gay man.
Nice. I've been waiting for this show like that.
Oh, have you? So, My Lady Jane is a new series set in alt fantasy Tudor world. Learn blah 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 blah. So, what is
the best-selling novel? Best-selling
Apparently.
novel. My
Is he
Lady-
black in the book too?
I don't know. He might
Is he
be
the only black person in the entire like place?
in the world. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
at that
like,
time.
this is him.
Holding up middle fingers. What is this show, bro? He's black
Right.
as hell too. He's not just like. He's not like American black.
Okay, My Lady Jane's Jordan Peters. I'm playing a gay king in the 16th century in England. By the way, look at this. Rainbow Crew is an ongoing interview series that celebrates the best LGBTQ plus representation on screen. Each installment showcases talent working on both sides of the camera, including queer creative and allies to the community.
And he's gay in real life too.
I guess so, or they just want representation on screen. So. Yeah. So My Lady Jane, a new fantasy based off of young adult novels of the same name, imagines the world where the real life Queen Lady J. Grey lasted more than just 9 days on the throne. In this alternate reality created by authors Brody Ashton, Cynthia Hand, and Jodie Metters, there's also people who can change into animals known as Ethians.
I found the truth in the book. He is not gay.
Oh.
Instead, he and his cousin have been romantically loving each other since childhood.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's based off of Elizabeth and Philip. That's so sweet. Yay. And
Bro,
yay.
what?
They call
So they
it
were like gay,
colorblind
incest,
casting.
same thing.
Savvy's like Wincest.
Look, incest only works when they're hot.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Well, maybe they were hot in the books, okay?
Please use the word very, very sparingly because it has very special meaning.
To you. Not to the rest of us.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. That's crazy. There was a space between hot and that sentence. That was crazy.
Oh man, I thought she was gonna be like, "Excuse me, incest is only for brother and sister. Wincest.
Yeah, I didn't know
This
where
is
she
just
was going.
cousins. This doesn't
Hot is
count."
crazy.
Look, man, cousin fucking ain't much of a problem down here in the South, all right? We don't mind that shit. But when you start licking on your brother there, well, then we gotta have a little talk, all right? Unless you both looking real fine,
You can get away
y'all
with
just a
it.
bunch of hogs.
You won't get away with it if you're not hot. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Kevin Gates got away with it, the rapper. So
All right. What?
Yeah. Kevin
Let
Gates,
me-
the rapper.
Let me just read you this
said
bit
that.
from Variety. The official logline for the series states, "Gird your loins for the tragic tale of Lady Jane Grey, the young Tudor noblewoman who was the Queen of England for 9 days and then beheaded back in good old 1553. Actually, fuck that. We're retelling history the way it should have happened. The damsel in distress saves herself. This is an epic tale of true love and high adventure set in an alt universe of action, history, fantasy, comedy, romance, and rompy-pompy. Buckle up.
Destined to fail.
Yeah, so it's already been canceled after 8 episodes, only 1 season.
They didn't want anyone to watch it, is what it sounds like.
And it already dropped. I guess it already aired it all. Let's see. The historical fantasy drama series aired 1 8-episode season at the streamer, which dropped in its entirety on June 27th. So yeah, all of it's out, guys, if you want to go and watch it.
I might have to like do like a video about it and react.
You might.
To it.
That'd be really funny. Go and react to it. God, there's so many freaking ads here.
I want to point out that this so this is what got funded.
Yes.
This people at a company were pitched this story. They said yes. People got hired, signed contracts. People filmed. People who have filmed things before filmed this. I spent my entire 20s saying, you know what? Even though I have 16,000 fucking pages of something I've created since I was an 8-year-old girl, I'm not good enough to pitch anything, to tell a story or sell a book.
Yep.
I want everyone right now, if you have ever thought about creating something, writing something, if you have ever had any form of self-doubt, go open up your Google Doc right now, write your story, self-publish it on Amazon because it's so easy. You could be the next bestseller and Amazon could greenlight your series.
That's bars.
It gets worse though, Savvy. I'll share this one again.
Oh no.
How does it get worse?
Because enter the current king, Edward, who's fighting to keep his throne while also navigating his queerness at a time when you're more likely to see a man turn into a horse than does society accept the gay people.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of this. They have to navigate their queerness. Shut the fuck up. There are literal fucking entire series that are gay as fuck in anime that do not once mention queerness. Okay, it's not navigating queerness. Tell a fucking story. If you want dudes to turn into horses and fuck each other, go for it. There's nothing to navigate except for the fact that you've got horse cock in your ass.
Oh my goodness. That's deep.
I'm so tired of this. Everything is an exploration of fucking queerness. Okay, dudes fucking the ass. No one cares anymore.
Bro, you have to navigate that.
There's a whole industry built on that is profiting so hard. Stop navigating the queerness.
Have to navigate
show them beating each other. Show them getting into terrible arguments. Show them going through things.
It's a real thing. That's a real thing. Gay people will be having some crazy domestic violence.
It's because it's two dudes. You got too much testosterone. Even the feminine dudes do it.
Girls fight crazy too.
Oh my God, lesbian fights are crazy, dude. That was the
best
out
of fucking control.
How many lesbian fights have you guys seen?
My mother was a lesbian, and my sister's a lesbian.
And I've been in
my
them
whole life. Whoa, you been in them? What do you mean? You fought your girlfriend?
Yeah.
You put hands?
Yeah. Well, look, so she slapped me a couple times, and I was like, girl,
Are
please.
you bisexual?
It goes straight. I mean, if she had a girlfriend, then
I'm gonna assume so.
You have to navigate her queerness.
To a dude now.
Calm down. Let her navigate her queerness. Calm down, Blabs.
Yeah, I gotta navigate my queerness.
It was on Amazon Prime. Gotta go on Amazon Prime, guys. All right. Well, there's a little bit more to this, and I feel like Savvy's gonna rage more. So we're gonna read more of this to make Savvy happy.
God damn it.
Did you know King Edward was queer coming into the project, or did the character evolve that way later in the process? When I auditioned,
wait! I'm sorry. Somebody just dropped the best fucking comment in chat. Every woman is bisexual or polar.
This is facts. That's bars. That's bars.
I'm sorry. I never try to stop.
Put that on a shirt.
That was pretty good though.
That's real.
Anyway, when I auditioned for the role, I sat down with Jamie Babbitt, great name, the director. She was telling me about the character and how they wanted him to be gay, which, by the way, as Savvy said, he was not gay originally, so they're already changing the source material for agendas.
Yep.
That moment in episode 1 in Edward's bedchamber where he sees this naked woman, the narrator says, King Edward has always assumed that women look like men underneath their clothes. What?
Oh my God, that's terrible, bad fan fiction. I literally read that when I was like a 16-year-old girl looking for like some Final Fantasy shit.
You know what?
He thought all women look like guys? Is what he said?
I guess all women have dicks now.
Yeah. It is
that's
literally
wild.
bad fan fiction. Like that is straight up like I remember this isn't hyperbole. I remember reading shit like this. I have read stuff recently, some of the political fan fiction that I've been reading. It literally
It's a
they
good
do the
excuse
same
for
thing.
being gay.
Yeah, it's just so
You want to come out of the closet and just be like, I thought all girls that I was attracted to had dicks, so I became attracted to dicks. That's fact. Actually, I might use that. I'm navigating my queerness now. It's
Oh
nice.
my god.
We're all lost at
Sorry,
sea right now.
Mo. I'm sorry, Mo. Flood's
Oh.
gay now.
Speaking of gay, did you guys see the latest thing, the semi-bisexual?
What does that mean?
So semi-bisexual is identifying as a bisexual individual, but you're only interested in one gender.
So straight
What?
or gay?
So congratulations, everybody. You're all
come
queer and
Full
protected.
circle.
So like everybody's queer
Nice.
now.
Yes.
Hey.
Is the queerness in the room with us right now?
When everyone's gay, no one is gay.
So nothing I say is offensive now.
Yeah, so much for the
Nice.
N-word pass. Everything I can say now. I can identify as all these things.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a real thing, by the way.
Semi-black.
Wow. You know,
Quarter black.
oh, where's Garrett when you need him?
I
Anyway.
don't know.
That's like the South Park thing. He's a quarter bi because his Cartman's cousin or somebody was a lesbian, or his aunt was a lesbian, so he's quarter bi.
It does. It goes down genes. It's
All right.
hereditary. That's how it
Let
works.
me just catch up on the whole super chat. Okay. Goku thought that too. Thought what?
We're
All
talking
girls and
about. I
guys
like it.
look.
There's a lot of things that we talked about. What did he specifically talk about?
I think the guys look like girls look like guys underneath.
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, because the fucking no, you like boobs too much.
Yeah.
There's a doggy barking. Silence you idiot for 5 says, you know, another thing that bothers me about Dustborn as a teen who would have played this game in the 2012s, it's government funded and retails at $30. No one's gonna buy it for $30. As he says, it's just changing the source material. It's changing history, which is worse. Changing history is pretty worse, I would say, my personal opinion. Kola says, I love it when Craig is not here to stop the madness. More! Dude, it's like a one-man show here. I'm doing everything all behind the scenes. Josh, member for 5 months, says you only have to sell like 10,000 copies of a book to be a New York Times bestseller. Doesn't mean much in reality. Yeah, how many times do you see #1 best time New York Times seller?
Every time?
Like every single book. It's
Every
like,
time.
Yeah, I always wondered how that worked out because I was
Me
like,
too.
how do I get that? But
yeah, everybody gets one. It's like a participation award. Demi says Japan and Taiwan do gay furries better. Yawn. Demi, you're funny.
it's true.
Don't forget the rants, says Mark Reality. I will get to them. Don't you worry. Radial Drago says the king who killed and enslaved my people was black. Right? Isn't that ironic? And gay.
Nice.
Doesn't really say a whole lot about the community then, does
They
it?
said he's in a wheelchair too.
He might have been. I don't know.
That's what they're saying in the chat. So he's disabled as well.
Yeah,
Gay,
he
black,
probably-
disabled.
Oh, I think because he dies or something like that in the story, and then maybe he doesn't actually die, but he's like becomes,
That's
wheelchair bound or
crazy.
something. So yeah,
They
yeah.
hit-
So
they
he's
checked all the boxes.
wheelchair bound, gay, black king in England in the 16th century.
It's a hero.
You really don't get much more progressive than that, in all honesty.
Oh my god, my fucking dog.
Bring him on. Can be the 4th host.
No,
Flood's acting career really taking off.
He's saying that I'm the black king. is what he's
You're
saying?
about to go
Alright.
become the king,
Rakin's
the
a
gay
racist.
king.
Rakin is a racist for sure.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's move on, and we'll actually cover this one today. We'll go from something absolutely fun to not so fun. Andrew Tate held an overnight after police raid homes in Romania. Now, how many times has this guy been raided? Quite
this
a
will
lot
be
of
the-
times.
Well, this is the second set now of ratings because I count the previous raids and searches all as kind of like one event because that was one court order. So this is a new one.
Mm-hmm. Right, so let me just read the whole thing, so in case people are confused.
I'm
Controversial Shocking. Controversial influencer Andrew Tate has been remanded in custody overnight as part of an investigation into new allegations against him. He and his brother Tristan were taken in for questioning by Romania's Serious Crime Against Agency DEI COT as people searched their home. So what was it for? Well, the internet personality was already awaiting trial for rape and human trafficking, but could potentially now face additional charges of sex with and trafficking in underage persons, as well as money laundering and attempting to influence witnesses, prosecutors say. Can we? Yeah, let's just put him in the wood chipper.
They're gonna
now.
get him out of here. They're getting him out of here, bro. Whether
But I'm
there's
confused. Is it
evidence or
based
not.
off of the recordings that were
Yeah,
that came
things that
out?
he said. Yeah.
But these are new recordings that came out because I know that there was one floating around of his brother admitting to something.
I don't know. I see. I haven't paid that much attention.
Yeah,
to
I
anything
don't
they do
really pay much
anymore.
attention to them. Like I don't
Yeah.
care.
I don't know why people actually admire them or listen to what they have to say.
I used to pay attention, but
So
now I have
I
no fuck idea what's
I
happening.
can sort of answer that. So most normies or like most of the dudes who like Andrew Tate, they're not terminally online individuals. So they're not seeing every little thing. And when they're watching him on podcasts or in interviews, they like the energy that he exudes and then that he just speaks in a confident way where he's not shying away from his masculinity, because there is a trend in America where they're demasculating men, right? So that's
sure.
really it. I really don't think most people are aware of what's actually going on.
I think most people don't know what's true
Yeah.
and what's not true.
Yeah.
Because there's like too many instances of people being pursued for things that aren't true just based off of people just saying things. And
And
this,
being wealthy,
Yeah.
popular men always have this stuff floating against them. So
Yeah.
it's hard to tell what's real.
yeah, but attacking masculinity is the key. That's the key
Yeah.
because he's against it. He's like the antithesis of that.
I just would chipper all of them. So
You hate men? Is that what you just said?
would chipper all of them. Like
You said
both
all the
the-
men.
All
No.
the men.
All the
No,
men.
I saw all
Yep,
of them.
All the men.
Listen, all the men go
Free
to the wood
Tate.
chipper, even though the men actually, get shit done. Let's be real. Anyway, so it says they have been remanded in custody for 24 hours. According to
Yeah.
the brother's lawyer, they're being kept until prosecutors can ask a judge either to detain them for longer, move
they
to a
got out.
house arrest, or release them.
My Twitter says they got out right now.
Oh, they're free! Yay!
Yeah. Under house
Anyway,
arrest though.
it says, "Wait till you see." He said, "They say I have a lover, Boyd, the mother of my children. We tricked them into having kids. What the fuck does that even mean?" Anyway,
That's what they're saying. Because lover boy is like the human trafficking method where you pretend you love the girl, get her to move out of the country, and then traffic her. That's what they're saying he does, and he admitted to that. But I just don't know how much actual proof other than him acting like he's like the biggest pimp in the world.
Disgusting. Listen, all of them. To Mr. T Lexify, Mr. Beast, Chris Tyson, possibly Dr. Disrespect, depending on what he said.
Yeah, we'll see when he comes back.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Everyone's gonna forget about like the fact that he was talking borderline inappropriately to a minor.
He admitted it, so I don't know. He deleted that tweet. We'll see what the fuck he says when he comes back. I don't know.
Curious.
Yeah,
He left out too much, but by leaving out what he did, and I know that we've hashed this and I've said it before, but seriously, but by leaving out anything and allowing people's imaginations, because he would want to paint himself in the best light possible. So it's so hard to see how this is going to get spun.
I don't see it. Unless he has like proof of who this little girl is and all this, and she wasn't really underage. I don't see how he
it was a little boy.
Well, the only alternative is then he's taking down Twitch because it was all fabricated.
Yeah, I don't see.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yo,
it'll be interesting.
Get out of here.
They're so cute.
Look at it. Look at them.
Puppies.
Hi, doggies.
Love you too. Hey, say hi, Pops. Say hi. Up. Say hi, Gates. Say hi to Gates.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, they're cute. See, that's our 4th and 5th right there. We got the whole squad here. Okay, let me hit up some super chats real fast. Apparently, I missed something on Rumble, but I don't see anything on Rumble, so I don't know what you're talking about with that super chat before, dude. Anyway, Harry says, "You're the racist emote in Dustborn is amazing." That's hilarious. Mo is trans, so technically Flawed been gay. Oh, I didn't know that. Congrats, Flawed. Very progressive of you dating a trans
Very
woman.
trans. Yes.
Demi says, "Idea, an anime about the last dude with a fish taco battling in a world where everyone is a lady with massive meat, only a fur affinity in Wattpad." What the hell? Okay, thanks, Demi.
All right, that was a good comment though. It was good.
$2, one for each pupper. Thanks, Demi. Hello, doggos, says Scooby. Shrapnel says, "Flaw looks like a Ninja Turtle." Change my mind.
Ban that nigga.
Why do you look like a super ninja? Why?
Super ninja that's borderline racist, but I don't look like a ninja turtle at all either. Ban that nigga and almost ban you. You're getting close.
I'm gonna be banned for my own
You're
show.
getting
It's
close,
fine.
bro.
It's fine. Talk
Pushing
of the
it.
Wise says, "Wokeness not dead. Slap to resistance. Fight more." All right, guys. I see the rest of your super chats. Thank you very much. Remember to slap the thumbs up button as we move on to Concord. Flaw, do you know about the game Concord?
I never heard of it.
Really? Savvy, do you know the game Concord?
Oh, I attempted to stream it.
Would you like to file Flawed in what the hell
Yeah,
Concord
let
is?
me know.
Concord is a video game that took 8 years to develop. It is a clone of Overwatch and other hero shooters that took the worst parts of those games. Destiny as well. They had I guess the former designer from Destiny or something on their team that they tried to use as a selling point, but I guess he was a retard who made the unbalanced maps and all that good stuff. Basically,
he's trash.
yeah. So they basically took the Overwatch roster, ruined the color palettes, added pronouns, and made sure that there were no, I guess, no white people. Or there's one white.
There's like
guy.
one white dude.
W?
Questionable.
W.
Is that a W?
You'd think, but that was their selling point. Not that the game good, not game unique, not game has interactive environments. No, it's that there's one white dude.
So this
Oh, it
is
looks
like
like Overwatch. It
this is like
looks
it
like
does
Overwatch.
look like it's basically like a copy of Overwatch.
But
But
it
as
took
you can
8
see,
years.
up in the top right, it says she, her right there. And this is the heavy. And as you can see, lots of, diverse characters. What do you
Yeah,
do
there's two fatties. There's a fat dude, I guess, which I thought was a chick. So that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought you'd like to play this, Flawed.
I might
think
have to, but like, do they have all pronouns? Because if they don't, then
every single
I'm about to
person
make an
has a
article about it.
pronoun.
Every person has a pronoun, but they don't go that far. They
they
only do
missing
they,
pronouns?
thems, and undecideds.
Oh yeah, and then I'm not playing that. That's
Yeah, they
I need
didn't
more
commit.
representation. Yeah, fuck them.
Right.
I need my
So-
Zers.
Yep, facts. My fish and fish people.
Yeah,
Fish and fish
Yeah,
person.
the Fae and
Clown.
the Fems or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
clown
Fays are not
person.
represented in this.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: this is actually
racist
launched
bigots.
now. It's out.
Do you know
for,
our price tag?
How much?
for-
For 30 or 40?
I thought it was 40. But
That's
I can't remember.
crazy. And people are
yes.
buying it.
PlayStation 5 and PC,
Oh, okay.
and no, people are not buying it. And here's the fun
The
fact
target
for it.
the target demographic is not
They don't
showing
even
up.
want it.
For some reason,
Like always. That's how it
there's
works.
like
They
no
never show up.
stats on Steam chart either.
Like, no one's playing it.
There's no stats, and it's been out for like what 48 hours.
Look at the viewers right now on Twitch.
Yep, Twitch stats 2,162.
It
Now,
just
mind you,
came out.
this is from Sony.
So
Isn't
people are
this?
playing it right now. What's the name of it?
Concord, like like
Concord.
the jet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
so
this up real quick.
nobody's playing it. Yeah, Firewalk Studios, publisher PlayStation. Yeah, so the publisher is Sony. That's huge. That's a huge, big, fat no-no.
It
And they
looks
even had a controller, if I'm not mistaken, like specific for PlayStation, a controller skin, and I don't think that did well either.
So the top streamer for Concord has 1.9 thousand views. It's one
Yeah.
dude named Vegeta. The
Yeah.
next highest is 173. And then everybody else.
is under 10.
Yeah, and there's not even that many.
Yeah.
Like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh well, 54.
There's only
and
12 total
16.
streamers.
Which is insane.
So there's 12 people playing in reality.
There's 12 people
Wrong with
actually
PlayStation,
streaming
man.
the game.
And like how much you want to bet like some of those people are being sponsored
Yeah, they're
to play the
paid,
game?
for sure.
Because that's what was going on during the play test a couple weeks ago. They were all sponsored.
Yeah,
So
he's paid.
Vegeta
He's
is
not even English.
probably, he appears to be Spanish.
Yeah, and Wukong is in his pinned message, not even the game. That's crazy.
So yeah, it's a sponsored stream.
All right, so here is a stat from I don't even know where, Pirate Nation, but here it says Concord, the beta, and that was the beta. So all the stats of this
It says final
FBI
version now.
woke bullshit stuff. Yeah, they don't do well. They're not doing well, guys. So that's just a little comparison for you. But like Savvy was saying, the news for this game was that it was just announced like in the last 24, 48 hours. This game was in development for 8 years.
What were they doing?
Walking around
For
with
How
eight
could
years.
you develop this game for 8 years? People made Overwatch clones within 1 year of its initial release.
Yeah.
So what the fuck were they doing?
What was the how much did it cost to make this game? I really want to know.
A lot.
Budget?
Yeah, I tried to look up the budget like weeks ago and I don't think it was out yet. But I'm assuming like 300 million or some shit.
Yeah.
Something like
it's
that.
an insane amount.
It
And
says
I
don't know
50
how they
million
got it.
to 150 million.
Sony spent like so there's a chat
Twitter.
saying for maximum 250, 300 million. Wow. So like even like 50 million was
50
too
million is
much.
crazy. Yes, 50 million is crazy. That's
It's still too much anyway. But that was
8
the big news of the day that it took
years.
8 years for this game.
that's fucking crazy.
Like, were they all learning? Like, even
Yeah.
Maybe all interns.
Yeah.
they had to have been.
It's very impressive how they flop.
My favorite thing, though, is that the target demographic for these games make all these stupid demands, and they'll get 50,000 likes and retweets on Twitter. But when
Yeah.
it comes to showing up for their own products, they don't.
Yep. They don't watch movies. They don't buy games. Nothing.
Oh well,
Nothing.
that's what they do with like even like Star Wars and all that stuff. All
So,
these
Mhm.
people
the learning
crying about
lesson
it.
is to anybody aspiring to make a game or to write a story, if somebody tells you, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, you need to apply for sensitivity readers, don't listen to them. They won't show up for your product because
Yeah.
they don't even show up for their own.
You should actually make them mad so then they can make an article about it and blow your fucking game up, if anything.
And you know
Yo,
what's-
life
Lean
goal.
against it.
And you know what's really funny was that this game was made like as a brand new original IP
Mhm.
that was supposed to have its own audience because that's what people were saying. Well, supposedly the modern audience wanted this type of game, and it was great because they weren't stealing from other games, right? They weren't butchering other existing IPs. They weren't changing the lore. So this is a brand fresh new game, and it still flops. So what does that tell you, developers? Developers, that means they don't like your shit. They don't want to play these games.
They
It's not
have
that
their
hard.
own animated stuff too to go with it. They're trying to tell a story and get people into the characters. I watched 2 of them or whatever, or one of them. It was they were like infiltrating something.
So they just stole the whole Overwatch, like,
Oh my god, though,
Like,
it was so
rollout.
bad. It was so fun. They literally stole Overwatch because the old lady is just a ripoff Anna right down to the personality. And
I'm
it's
not
like,
surprised. I'd sue these motherfuckers, bro.
It's just they try to do this all the time where they try to build stories around stupid.
they don't know how to tell a story
Well,
because
yeah.
all they look at is skin color and sexuality. They're
Yeah.
more concerned with who's fucking who than
Yep.
who's doing what.
Yep.
Mhm. And I actually want to tie that into Star Wars real fast because that's what we're gonna go to next. But that's what happened with the Star Wars hotel, right? They had this horrible hotel and they started making comics to build around the lore, and it all flopped. And that's what you see with Concord right now. But let's just talk real fast about the Acolyte, just because we haven't talked about it yet, but it makes me laugh. Season 2 has been canceled. No surprise there whatsoever. I'm sure none of you guys watched season 1 of Acolyte, right?
I heard about it. I don't watch this stuff.
Yeah, well-
I did some scrubbing and watch throughs and
Oh, how'd you do on that?
I wanted
Lesbians.
to Sudoku.
You went and played Sudoku instead?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
Well, there you go. But I do want to clarify something because there's a whole lot of like fake news out there. But like, there's everyone's saying, Disney's scrubbing the Acolyte, blah 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 blah, because it's no longer available on the search site. So if you search the word the Acolyte, which I did right? So here's mine, and it's like, it's true. It doesn't actually work. But here's the thing, neither for Andor, guys. Just pointing that out there. So it's like Andor doesn't work, and Acolyte doesn't work. But if you write down the Acolyte on the Disney Shop website, it will redirect you to Star Wars. And if you search Ahsoka, there's a whole bunch of lines of Ahsoka clothing. Obi-Wan.
Is there any merch for the merch that was there prior for the Acolyte? Is it no longer there?
Yeah.
That is the excellent question. I don't even know if they sold like Acolyte merch.
Apparently they did. I've been trying to I've been trying to find the answer, and I'm going on to, these other people's Twitters, like trying to ask a genuine question, but I'm also prefacing it with the fact that I didn't like it. But I say, if they sold merch, if they genuinely did remove it 2 days after, we've never seen that before from anyone.
It is interesting, yeah. But I just want to point that out, guys, that like it depends on what you search, you will find something, which is odd also. Like if you write the Acolyte, it redirects you to Star Wars, but if you write Acolyte...
So someone in chat has confirmed there were 4 t-shirts available, and they are actually removed.
Damn.
Oh, wow. But like, were they actually removed? They're out of stock too. Like we have to...
You can't, you can't find the shirts at all. You can't find any referencing to the shirt. So if they have indeed done that, then this is the fastest we've ever seen merch get pulled. So I don't know how that counts towards saying that it's a tax break, because I don't think that there's a time frame that you have to remove stuff.
Yeah.
They sold all the 4 shirts to the same person.
Well, did you see the petition? They had so they got a petition to save the Acolyte. They're gonna save it, and all the fans came rushing to it. And within 24 hours, they had amassed a whopping 721 signatures.
Wow. Yeah, like I don't really see them like removing the lore and everything, because that would be them going against their pride and their egos. I just see them as like leaving it and moving on and not touching it ever again. But not everyone's, they're kind of canceled the lore. I don't think so. I think they're just gonna leave it. They're just gonna let it rot and
I think it didn't happen.
But yeah, what do you think, Savvy? You think they're just gonna leave it there, or they're gonna actually like remove it?
I have no idea. So I don't know how all of this fits into it for the tax break, for the tax write-off and cutting your losses. I don't think that you can cut that much of a loss. Because they lost a lot.
Did with Batgirl.
Huh?
Look what Warner Brothers did with Batgirl. The movie? They completely scrapped it for tax cut.
Yeah, so I guess it's not that I'm saying that it won't happen. It's just I don't personally understand enough of it to predict any of this. Based off of them removing Willow, I think that that'll happen. But to also
Willow
do that
still
to
off of
Star
Disney?
Wars. Yeah. Yeah, so this is also the problem though with streaming services. And I'm kind of hoping this won't cause any sort of renaissance, but at least this crowd is now concerned that it'll get removed, right? And so that's just more people who are waking up to the very real truth that we own nothing and that they'll make us like it. So this is actually just an argument on my part. I don't give a shit about the Acolyte, all right? This isn't a defense of it. But if media exists, if it has been created, it should be preserved. And if people bought Disney Plus specifically to watch... They should
still get it.
Yeah, to watch the Acolyte, they should have access to that media. There should be a way for them to watch it and to support the company, because otherwise, this does promote pirating.
Yep.
It does. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, just
Maybe
made a crap thing, leave it up there.
Yeah.
You made it, it's done, just leave it there and move on. Be like, oh, look, there it is. It's in the corner. It's the ugly stepbrother. We don't like him. He just stays there. That's what I would do with it. But yeah, my point, guys, is just, on Twitter, don't believe everything you see. Do some basic research for yourself, because at all sides are just trying to spin and have some agenda, and just research, guys, before you go.
You're right.
Everyone has an agenda. But let's get to some super chats before our beautiful palate cleanser, which I know Flawed is just itching for. Itching.
I'm gonna go look at what it is.
No, you're not allowed to watch it yet.
Okay.
Diz the Jizzbot, member for 3 months, says Film Threat might do robot chicken version of season 2 Acolyte. AI script and action figures. Interested in voicing? That would be hilarious. I think Savvy, you should do it.
I would
I
love
think you
to.
should do it.
I've always wanted to be a voice actor, man. That was my life fucking goal, was just to be part of the creative process. I love acting, storytelling, writing, drawing, animating, voice acting, all of that. But when I wanted to get into voice acting, they were all so fucking cliquey, and I refused to get on my knees for anybody, so it never worked out.
Yep.
There you go. The only person you should go for is on your knees is your husband.
Exactly.
Flipbox says, when a TV show fails, companies can write off production costs as expenses, reducing their taxable income and lowering their tax liability. Thank you, Flipbox. By the way, Flipbox works in like Hollywood, so he knows all the stuff.
Nice. Flicker bugs.
John says, congrats to all the African kids that got all the Acolyte merchandise. Dummy says, Acolyte is just Mega's XLR, except nobody liked it. Flickerbox says, not all members of the team at Pocket Pair Inc. were experts in programming when they started working on Palworld. So they build up their resume on Palworld, which is pretty impressive.
And in 3 years.
Yeah.
Is anyone playing
compared to
Palworld anymore?
Concord's 8 years?
Oh yeah. People are still playing Palworld.
I remember it was super
Let's see,
viral.
Steam chart.
I played it once.
Yeah, I played a couple times. I just didn't like the fact that you have to keep changing like world and starting all over again. I want to bring my stuff over to another world. But as of 27 minutes ago, there's 23,000 people playing on Steam right now. And
that's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially because you can still play with friends, but it also is single. But like literally, their player chart looks exactly like a Pokemon game's player chart. Actually, arguably, there might be a better looking graph than Pokemon's, because the fall off for the most recent gen, because there's literally like fuck all to do, is really bad.
Yeah.
All right. Demi says, 8 years for this. I have friends who by themselves in half that time implemented toe-licking jiggle physics in their furry macro feet fetish game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Demi, you're interesting. Marco Reality says, I did send a $50 rant, but you didn't see it. I'm sorry. On
Send
Rumble?
another one real quick.
Flood. I'm sorry, but on Rumble, I'm not seeing a single donation on Rumble. Let me refresh. Just so you guys are aware, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't have access to Streamlabs. Oh, look, there it is. Thanks, Rumble, for totally fucking up. Okay, Rock of Reality for $50. Thank you so much. So, I was driving earlier, but I heard Savvy's rant regarding the waste of space on the web. Thank you. Now they can go based or go jump off on a traffic cone and spin. All right, so there you go. Thank you so much for your $50 rant. Where's the boobies? There you
Have
are.
you guys ever actually like touched a traffic cone?
Yeah.
Like a real one?
Yeah. One of my roommates
I
stole
got hit
one.
in the face with one time.
Oh my god! So my
heavy.
besties in college, they stole one, and we used to do shots out of it. Like they'd slide the liquid down it, and then But
Wait,
I asked
so you
them
stole one? Did you clean it?
Well, so I asked them, has this been cleaned since you guys got it? And then one of them looked at me, and he's like, "How the fuck do you clean a traffic cone?"
With Clorox wipes, of course.
Get down in there with a toilet scrubber.
Yeah, no. So we were all doing shots out of this thing, and it's never been cleaned before.
You know what bums do with these things out here, bro.
That is
Bums are using
disgusting.
things
Did
for
you check
different
for
reasons.
STDs?
Oh yeah, don't worry, everything's good.
Yeah. It's like, ew, you might have a problem.
Yeah, that's how you get
All right.
hepatitis.
Yeah, okay. Over on locals, Spoon Ninja for DOS says, laugh my fucking ass off. Love a good savvy rant. Mm-hmm. And then followed up with, the snake is why the toilet seat should always be up.
True. Bars.
No surprises.
Yup.
He cooked. Good reason.
Alan says, we love the frogs. Let's keep them from not being gay. Alan.
Wait, let's keep them from not being gay, so we want them all to be gay?
I
Keep
guess
them from not being gay. Wait,
Alan's confused.
He's navigating some very
He's navigating
moments right now.
weirdness. Copacetic for 5 says, woke is not dead. It's a diversion tactic because they know
Facts.
people hate it. They're simply trying to obfuscate that word. Thank you.
Obfuscating.
Yeah, I'm retarded. Thank you, guys. Whoop for 10 says, I played a few Pokemon TCG games and they so far have no microtransactions. You have to physically buy the games or play the games to get more cards. Thank you.
That's what I was saying. That's cool. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
if they
trying
do
to
it
say.
that way with no microtransactions, then
Yeah,
that'll
I'm
be
there for it.
interesting. Yeah. I
Savvy's
don't
there.
know if this one will do that though.
He was definitely tearing packs on that picture, on that
Yeah.
video, on
Yeah.
the phone. So I don't know. I think I need to buy digital packs. Yeah.
Kevin says, did you guys cover the guy who lost between 10 and 30K because he did a jerking off motion on stream celebrating victory into top 4 of the Pokemon World's TCG tournament? Boo, TCG Pocket, damn.
Yeah,
He
so what
lost
happened?
money?
Yeah, so he would have actually gone on to probably win much more because he was actually really, really good. But he made this motion. But before he started, before the match started, he was talking about rolling dice.
Mhm.
And so genuinely, he did not make a jerk off motion. He was rolling the dice because of RNG, because he got lucky. Because I guess a couple of his Pokemon required luck.
So they just like didn't forgive him nothing. They didn't.
They
compensate?
literally disqualified him for the hand motion, and he it was not the jerk off motion. It was this one. It was not this. It was this. Yeah, he wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing this. He was doing this.
So I was like, wave your hands, like you just don't care. That sucks. They disqualified him. Was there like actual
Yeah, that's
video of
bullshit.
everything saying like, look, here's the proof. I didn't do it.
That's bullshit.
They didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit.
Wow.
Wow.
I'd sue then.
This is not the first time that someone's been disqualified from an actual tournament for a bullshit reason. Somebody else got disqualified for misusing pronouns or some shit.
You think they just didn't want them to win?
I don't know.
Some
SJW
kind of like
is
secret
the,
shit.
yeah, some SJW like in the rule guides like actually.
I don't like this person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Hmm.
Cladix for 5 says for 2D American animation shows, keyframes are made in the US, and in between frames and line work are mostly made overseas, mainly Korea. Thank you for that. Suna Soul Silver says, I feel like the woke is dead. Thing is just a misdirection to put customers' guards down. They are going in hiding again just to repeat the cycle.
Yeah. Remember when that dude said that? He was like, yeah, we're killing the DEI or whatever it was before DEI, and then they came and called it DEI, diversity.
And the next step is Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Bridge.
Like the card game?
No, it's the belonging and inclusivity thing where they want to integrate it into every aspect of your life. I'll save you. I'll spare you the rant.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm gonna look it up. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh yeah, it was ESG and then they changed it to DEI.
Well, so ESG is still a thing because it involves a lot more, but DEI is going to get rebranded to Bridge. So the important thing, there's a couple of key players to look at. So when you see these DEI departments getting shut down, go look at recent conferences because you'll find Microsoft and some of these other top people who are getting rid of DEI departments. They're talking to the Bridge people.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
rebranding. Not being publicized.
Hey, Flawed, has the Harris campaign contacted you?
Yeah, man. I got a couple streams in the works, bro. You know I'm taking all that money.
Benjamin says the League Valve game is in closed beta at the moment, and I'm in. Also heard it has 10 to 20x more people playing it as a peak than Concord. Wouldn't be surprised. Thank you, Mark Reality. I saw this. Thank you so much.
Find another one real quick.
Yeah. Matthew says, that's interesting, Savvy. I also want to be an actor when I was younger, and I had the same issue where I need to be part of the club.
Yeah, so back in 2009, that's when I started my perusing into the entertainment world. I was 18. I would fly out to California every few months while I was in college. I'd stay with a friend for a while, and then they tried to get me into work and to do things through like SAG and had me talk to some people. And one of the guys, I shit you not, said, so you're really pretty. You have a really decent way of speaking. I know a guy, and if you did a couple favors, we could just go ahead and get you some speaking roles right away.
I wish they do that for me. Men.
Yeah. So I said no. Oh, but I said no. And since then, I left that because that scared me. Because at the time, I had never had sex with a dude. So I didn't fucking want to do any of that stuff. And then the same thing happened again with voice acting. And then the same thing happened with Twitch.
Wow.
Oh.
You're just in high demand, Savvy.
Apparently.
Yeah. Jake says, haven't got anything to say, so have a great day. Thanks, Jake.
I just wanted to voice act some hentai, man. That's all I wanted to do. Just some shitty low-level hentai. I would have been fine.
Yeah, they don't care about talent. They care about mouth. What that mouth do?
That's
they care about.
Anyway, Schnorum says streaming show idea: how young people trying to hook up at their favorite chicken restaurant. Call it Chick-Fil-A. That's good. That's a good one.
W.
All right, let us do the palate cleanser that I found. Have you ever heard of Scottish Sesame Street?
Nah, I hate Scottish people.
Just well, anyway, we're gonna watch a little bit of this. Enjoy Scottish Sesame Street.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Stop that fucking talking to me, man. Oh, Ma, turn that fucking light off. I'm hanging out my back door here, hen. Shut your hole, you creepy furry bastard. I love you so much, Ma. Good night. Alright, wee man, if you get any spare change so I can get something to eat. You've got about 5 seconds to get your stinking, bogging black teeth and dog-shaped breath out of my airspace. Your breath belongs in the swamp, you smelly fucking cunt. Oh, come on, son, just a wee pound or two so I can get a sausage roll for Greg's. Here, I'll even play you a wee tune. Is that fucking mould on your teeth? Right then, no bother, geez a tune then, what you got? And I would walk 500 mile and I would walk 500 mile. Come on out, Mr. Ecky Monster, we're here to see you. Our new friends are waiting to play with you. Somebody say Eckies! Eckies, 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 Eckies. Who's got Eckies? I want Eckies now. Come on. Calm it down, calm it down. Eckies, Eckies, come on, calm it down, calm it down. I want Eckies, hen. That's why they call you the Ecky Monster, because that's all you want. That's you down to a T. That's the worst fucking joke I've ever heard. That'd be hilarious if I had Eckies. Once you have the dog in this position, if you spread the cheeks as such, you will be able to get a whiff of asshole. Once you get a good sniff, you will want to stick your tongue in to give it a good clean. Did you make a mental note of that, Patrick? I'm not be repeating myself again. Sorry, Uncle Birdie, I wasn't paying attention. My ma just gave me 20 quid for V-Bucks in Fortnite so I can get the new skins. Who the fuck's that at the door? Quick, Patrick, lock the door and shut the curtains. It's RSPCA. Come into my secret lair. So tell me, young child, where do you come from? Did you say Blantyre? That explains the pish stains and the 3 fingers on your hand. I was going to ask to suck your blood, but you've probably got HIV as well, eh? Giant yellow bird caught with thousands of animal porn on his hard drives.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell, man. I've just took 3 grams of speed, let's go party! What do you mean a fucking party? I'm trying to read my paper here, where the fuck do all you cunts come from? You in the green empty your pockets, you've just stole my pipe. You should be upstairs playing Fortnite, not having a fucking rave in my living room. Oh, this is it just getting started here. Here, Ashley, get the anal beads.
Oh my god. Anyway.
You've got mold on your teeth, Les. What the
That's so good again.
That's
amazing.
fucking crazy.
So, yeah, there's your palate cleanser for the day, guys. I thought you'd all
That
enjoy
wasn't a palate cleanser. That was literally how we started. Like this is
It's just
been
full
pretty
circle.
consistent. It's been pretty consistent.
It's just full circle, guys. It's just full circle.
Oh my god.
Miku says that Big Bird segment was for white girls. YJK. Thanks so much. Yeah. So anyway, Savvy, what do you got going on? Anything? She's really good at plugging, guys.
I'm drawing some tits. I got a RimWorld video coming out at some point. That's basically about my 10-foot tall Jotun girlfriend. It'll be great.
Nice.
You can follow me at Madam Savvy for rants and angry words and tits.
Nice.
Not my tits, drawn tits.
Savvy's YouTube channel is in the description below. Flawed, how about you?
I've been streaming Monkey Kong, whatever the fuck the name of the game is.
Monkey Kong.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Woo,
that's what I'm
God.
doing recently. Other than that, same old shit. Music, beating up my girlfriend, domestic violence.
I'm sorry, what?
Me and Mo, we have wrestling matches on stream.
Based.
Yeah.
I hope you know.
Free Tate.
Tell her to her one time that way she doesn't have a mistake of having a black eye. She just needs to hear it one time.
I got it. I will make it happen. Trust and believe.
Don't make the mistake a second time, ladies. Or put some sunglasses on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys.
Go back to your tower, retard.
Yeah, right. Seriously. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hello. Okay. Anyway, Craig is in the tin can in the sky, guys, so he's not here to save any of you. I'm the captain. But anyway, as for me, I have a new video out. There was a Quidditch Champions trailer that came out that was absolute garbage, and that game comes out in 2 weeks. Yay! Anyway, guys, People are gonna try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys gotta go get 'em. We'll see you tomorrow with Mally and Craig will be back. So I'm sorry, but yay if you didn't like this one today. Yay. Okay, bye everybody.
DEI.
Hello.